So for this video, I'm not going to do the S-crafts for characters that were playable and had S-crafts in Trails of Cold Steel 4 because I've already done that video and I feel like that'd be retreading the same ground. So we're just going to do the Reverie characters that weren't playable in the last game and are playable in this game, along with, of course, the new characters like the Prince here. So let's start with this bad boy because he's kind of got one of the most awkward ones to do because he's just available in that one side story. So let's check out Purgatory Saber.
Purgatory Saber!
The flaming sword is always a classic. Let's give that one. Trying to keep it in line with how I scored them in the last game. I'd say maybe that's about a 7 out of 10. All right, I love me some Claire. I was so sad she wasn't playable in the last game.
Miror Devic is in place.
Yes, and I think this is the same as it was from 3. Just love the side pony. Let's see there.
Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
Not bad. I like the idea of it. Just the ricocheting bullet off of the thrown mirrors there or whatever. 7 out of 10. And Noel, one of my favorite characters.
I'm going full throttle.
I just like the army girl thing that she's got going on with all the crazy cool weapons. Getting her done. I do love the double guns on the bike riding. I'm gonna give that one an 8. I just like the creativity of it a bit more. Now, Seline doesn't have an S-craft, but I still want to include her because she's got a triple S regular craft ability, and that's the closest she's got. So we're still gonna do it just to include her in the list. See, and I don't like it's short, but I love the spinning flaming tail in the air, and I just love the I guess the cinematography, like the angle it has. I'm gonna give that one a 7 too. I like that just as much as the other two we've seen so far.
Here I come. Prepare yourself.
Marine sister. Very basic. I'm just going to give that a 6, I think. I don't think it was quite as good as the others so far. All right, some of the SSS crew here that we didn't get tragically in the main series of Cold Steel games. All right, Wazzy, show them what you got.
Seal of mine shining from the abyss. Bolster this arm with the strength of a giant. Good night and sweet
Nothing too crazy. I do kind of like the church's S-crafts though, generally. But I'm going to say that was pretty much in line with all the other ones, just a 7. Risha, another absolute favorite character. Okay, Risha, show me what you can do.
My dance, an illusory offering to departing souls, fleet, embraced by ceaseless night. Right!
I'm going to give that one an 8. I love the exploding kunai. I love like the chain claws she's got going down and like diving down towards the enemy. I think that's worth an 8.
Initiating launcher mode.
All right, George.
Prepare yourself.
I'm surprised you didn't have one last game. Yeah, I think we're back to 7 territory with that one. Just classic rocket launcher shooting a mine into the ground. Nothing too crazy. All right, time for the Thors Mascot, Toa.
Driver, ready. Rainbow Dash! Easy peasy.
Let's give that a 7-2, kind of in line with the other ones. I do like the little bit of comic relief in it, but nothing super crazy. All right, the new characters do get quite a bit more work into their S-crafts. It's very apparent in this game.
You're in need of polish.
Yeah, I think that's a 9. I think that's a 9. The Rain of Swords, just too cool.
No choice.
Yeah, already love this one more.
Here goes. That ought to do it.
Yeah, I think that's an easy 9 out of 10 as well. They just put so much more work into C's characters for his route. Yeah, love the jump up. I always love it with characters with swords when they can just kind of slash the air and they create that kind of like crescent shaped energy blade, and he just does it a ton of times in midair. Always think that's cool as hell. So easy 9. Now Lapis. Yes, this one. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Poor thing, I spotted you. Well then. Bye-bye.
Not bad. I don't love what they did with it, but it just has so much more work into it, and it's a bit more creative than a lot of the other ones. I think I'm still going to give it an 8, just because there is quite a bit there. Now, I already did TOs in the last video, but she's got a new combination attack with Zeit, so I want to show that and rate that too, because I just love Zeit.
And so I shall. Heed my howl.
I think that's a 7 too. I just like to be able to actually use him in battle and have him be part of an attack after spending so much time with him. All right, Arios, love me a divine blade.
Have it win. He has won with my sword. Here I go. Keep it. Feel it all. Oh! Head and flat. Raging Tempest.
Yeah, I think that's got to be a 10 for me, boys. Just the frickin' darting back and forth with his Gale style. Then with the Cyclone and the final Blade Slash, and then the frickin', or actually Tornado exploding. 10 for me, for sure. Elfin.
Grant us protection with your brilliant radiance. Sacred Circle.
I mean, it's a healing one. The utility is fantastic, but we're just kind of going off by how things look. We'll just give that a middle of the road 5. It's not its fault that it's just kind of a healing craft, so we'll do that.
Welcome to my
Nadia.
safety hut. My pièce de résistance. Mwah. Make Nana proud. Oh yeah, monster. Please.
At least another 8 for just effort and creativity on that, which is the exploding teddy bears coming from multiple different directions and her pulling strings down to have them go where she wants. I think that deserves a solid 8. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm actually going to give that a 9. Screw it. It's actually a 9.
I'm itching to go.
Okay, playtime is over.
All right, Mr. Spyman.
Okay, later.
Just pretty basic. I think that's a 7. I like his coloring in that, but in terms of what's going on, I think a 7's good enough for Lecter.
I shall prepare a glittering stage.
All right, our bard.
Gather above me. Great sentient power. Erupt. A cosmic star. Enjoy the show.
I think that's actually an 8 with the flare and him shooting the big sphere magic and it just kind of all raining down. I just have a thing with like raining swords or raining energy bolts or whatever, but I think that's an 8. Oh, and our girl that was not available last game for obvious story reasons for anyone who's played it. I also think that's an 8 because, again, a bit more creative, more effort put into it. I love how Argetlam splits. Argetlam, I think I'm saying that right. Splits into 2. I think it's cool. And he's kind of, okay, now we got McBurn. What a friggin' name. He's kind of got 2. He's got like different color variations, so we're going to do them both. We're probably going to be the same ranking, but we're going to do them both anyway.
I got something special for you right here. This one's a Scorcher! Desert Hellfire! Not bad. Not bad at all.
I feel like this one's tough. Definitely not a 7. I want to say 8. Or is it a 9? Let's just keep it an 8. I feel that's my first instinct. That's what we're going to go with. I just love with the explosion of his ability. It just feels so much more impactful. Feels like it frickin' hurts. All right, in his blazing demon form now.
Mind if I turn up the heat? This one's a Scorcher! Desert Hellfire!
Screw that with a color palette swap. And maybe I'm just noticing it more, but I didn't really notice kind of like the cyclone after the first impact there, which I thought added some stuff to it. Yeah, just the dark fire just has such a more sinister look to it. Let's give that a 9 out of 10 to end things on. So that's it for the characters from Reverie. Now it's on to Kuro no Kiseki whenever that game ends up releasing, and I'll definitely gladly rate the S-Crafts in that game too. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. See you later.